Alrighty everyone, welcome back to Wilds. It's been a while for Wilds, but Title Update 4 actually brought some goodies for the weapon, some balance adjustments, and the GOG Mazio's weapons and enhanced armor. So I wanted to take a look at them really quickly. Now this is not going to be like some definitive guide for the most Giga Omega based optimal meta build, but just the things that I've been working on until we get some more concrete answers with the motion values and so on and so forth. So the first thing is the change in BNB we've been doing for quite a while. As you can see with this setup here, I'm doing 5-4-4, and this is just a chrome lance with no affinity, no element, nothing. And yeah, triple thrust got significantly buffed actually, so it now surpasses charge counter. So if you've been using charge counter, like basically we've all been doing for quite a bit, a couple of months now, stop. Just go back to triple thrust again. It is what it is. But that's basically the only thing that changed about Lance. The other things are just buffs to tools that we were already using. So I wanted to talk about GOG Mazio's weapons. So if you don't know anything about it, the way it works is you have your Aryan that you already rolled, and you rolled perfectly because I know you're cool. And you then will level it up with GOG Mazio's materials in one of 3 different focuses or foci. So if we just look at, say, this ice skyscraper, I can take 10 more raw, minus 15 affinity. Instead, I can take minus 10 raw, plus 10 affinity, minus 2 element, I think, depending on the weapon. Or I can go for an elemental focus, which is minus 5 affinity, and then plus 5 element. I think, personally, and this is just purely on vibes-based gaming, that attack is probably going to be the best, and element, depending on how you build it, might actually be low-key pretty good. So I am building all my lances on the attack focus. Now this is the only permanent thing about this upgrade path, because after that what you do is you amend the weapon. So you go to reinforce and then you amend it. This is where the previous reinforcement bonuses will get re-randomized to have better effects. You can only roll 2 EX parameters, I think, as far as I can tell. And yeah, it's just a matter of getting enough materials and then feeding them into this to re-upgrade, if that makes sense. Once you're done with that gambling, you can then go to the different flavor of gambling, which is the active skills. So in this one, you will take 1 set bonus and 1 group bonus. Obviously, the best group bonus and the only one worth a damn is Lord's Soul. So that is plus 5% raw, and then it needs 3 pieces. AT Jindahad should be coming out eventually, soon-ish. So that will also include Lord's Soul. Keep an eye out for that for like power clash builds for Lance. But the other one is the set bonus, and this is where we have a lot of flexibility. I want to show you the builds that I've currently crafted so far. So the first one here, you'll see that we get Wex 5, Agi 5, Max Might 3, Anti-Virus 3, and Burst 1. And then we get 2 extra points of counter strikes in case we get hit. Those are just free from the Ultra chest piece. And with that, we get Second Wind 1. In theory, we should also get Black Eclipse 1, but I haven't rolled it properly because I'm bad. And then also Guts Tenacity, as you can see at the bottom. So this is a pretty comfy set, in my opinion. It probably has basically everything you might want. This is probably going to be the baseline set that I use for the next comparison once we get motion values and the calculators working again with the changes. You also have the Ebony set bonus, which I've crafted currently like this. Basically maxes out Burst, maxes out Agitator. We have Burst Boost, we would have Guts Tenacity, we had the weapon equipped, and we would have Black Eclipse 1 with a weapon as well. So obviously these are all with like craftable talismans, because I will not partake in that kind of tomfoolery. But yeah, anyway, so that is practically everything I wanted to talk about. Just a little update for people who are just chomping at the bits, you know, what Lance is looking forward to. In my personal opinion, and this is just purely speculation, I think we're going to end up using Gore Magala like a lot of other weapons and just keeping Guts. I mean, that's what all weapons really, just using Guts, except maybe Gunners. I think Gunners don't use Guts yet, but they might start to. So anyway, keep an eye out for updates. And if you have any additional information, put it in the comments for everyone else to see. And other than that, as always, have a good one and take care.